to help someone else that has been incarcerated and is trying to get on their feet. God can use you because you've been there,
Right.
done that,
Absolutely.
and you know how it feels to be incarcerated. So God uses each and every one of us, and no matter what we've done, and no matter where we've been, I believe that He makes all things new.
Hallelujah. Yes.
And I met Brian at Salem Willows. That's where we met. August 1st of 2009, I was
Yep, not too
invited
long
to
ago.
preach at an outreach, evangelical outreach of Glendale Christian Lighthouse Church in Salem Willows. And I did preach, and Brian did give his testimony, and that's where we met. And I am privileged, Brian, to have you on my show, on this show, and to give you testimony, because there are so many people that are struggling with addiction
Yes.
and with life in general. Someone called me up and can't cope. They can't cope. Life is too hard. But as you said, the Lord, and not only, I believe we need to plug in, right?
Yes.
We
Excuse
need,
me.
we need to do whatever it takes to turn our lives over to the Lord. You know, it takes the will to surrender.
Yes.
And until you surrendered your life to the Lord, you didn't see before that any good results. Right?
Yes. Trying to live life my way.
Like Sinatra. Frank
my
Sinatra.
way was
Not the right way.
no, was opposite,
Of God's
God's
Ten
way.
Commandments. Now, I believe Moses with the Ten Commandments, would that help a non-Christian, a Jewish person that happens to be an alcoholic, the Ten Commandments, to obey the Ten Commandments? Would that be a help in sobriety?
It could be a help. Definitely could be a help. I feel. I mean, different ways that can help a person. But
Because, Jews believe in God,
yes,
and they do not believe in Jesus the way we do. But at the same time, Jesus was a Jew.
yes, absolutely. That's
And the way we look at it, he came unto his own, and his own received him not. And a prophet is never wanted in his own country. But that is not meant to be offensive to the Jew. We need to believe in God, I believe, and believe in ourselves, because nothing is impossible with God.
yes, hallelujah.
But Brian, as we draw this show to a close, I want to thank you for being my special guest.
Thank you.
And I hope to have you on the show again. And I want to thank WinCam Channel 3 for having an overall view, and David Burkett, the producer of the show. And this show was sponsored by Marion Street Auto Body, Mark A. King, 44 Marion Street. Wonderful, wonderful work that they do there. And he also has a mechanic shop on 99 Cottage Street in the rear. So as we draw the show to a close, thank you again, Brian. You did a wonderful testimony.
Thank you for
And
having
I
me.
hope and pray that it helps many, many people.
Yes.
In these days and times, there was an article in Thursday's Lynn item about Lynn remains in pipeline. Team members are trying to create North Shore Health collaborators at Lynn City Hall. The teenagers brought to the attention that in Lynn there are stores that sell drug paraphernalia. Now, the law is not enforced, so the teenagers brought this to the attention of city officials, and they've been working on this since last spring. And finally, the city police chief, superintendent of schools, and community leaders from Peabody and Marblehead, they attended this presentation, and they are going to have the City Department of Inspectional Services responsible for enforcing the law rather than the Lynn Police Department, so the stores will be fined that sell drug paraphernalia. We have to do something to curb drugs and the abuse of drugs and the abuse of alcohol. Stay sober, stay vigilant, and may God bless you this day and always. Josephine and Brian, thank you so much, and God bless. And remember, my brother's table, their benefit is Thursday, February 11th at Tides in the evening. So thank you so much. God bless. Have a great day. Thanks, Brian.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
It was wonderful.
It was nice. Definitely
And
nice.
quite a testimony.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I really hope and pray it helps many people, Christian and non-Christian alike. You know.
To God be the praise, the glory, and the honor. Absolutely.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. Without Him, we can do nothing.
Yes.
Yep.